Ay, you so cute, baby be my boo. Be my 02, cause you make my heart ooh woo. We don't gotta go on dates, we can chill up in my room.
Hello doodles and noodles, welcome back to a brand new video. My name is Raven and today we're going to be doing a speed color of my OC Raven. I don't really have an intro yet since I've been doing mostly speed paints and changed up my content. Back in 2015, if you've been subscribed to me for that long, I mostly did edits and AMVs. Yeah, I mean, we all start from somewhere. I also did a lot of gameplay videos, but those are unlisted now. So since I'm making new content, I wanted to do something to introduce you guys to my main OC / persona, Raven. I've had Raven as my main character since 2013, back whenever I first got very active on the internet and started joining fandoms. I joined several different art communities, but I wasn't very good at art at the time, but I did want to get better. That's how I discovered the term OC, which means original character. In all the different communities I was in, I saw different OCs and personas everywhere that it actually led me to the point to create my own. Of course, back in 2013, I was only 12, so the communities that I was in back then don't really have the best rep now. You could say that the first fandom that I quote-unquote joined on the internet was My Little Pony, because it was everywhere, you couldn't escape it. The first fandom that I was technically in is Warrior Cats, but I didn't know there was an actual fandom until way later whenever I had more free reign on the internet. Let me just say that being in that fandom, I definitely saw some things on the internet that I shouldn't have seen as a 13-year-old, but it still led me to create Raven as an OC, which I am still very thankful for till this day. Raven actually started out as a bat pony OC. She was just a regular pony with bat wings. But as I got into more fandoms and different interests and wasn't as interested in My Little Pony anymore, I decided to change her design instead of ditching the character altogether because she was the first original character I actually created. Her color palette has always mostly been the same, except now she has more yellow than blue. And of course, she used to be a pony, now she's a human and has no connection to My Little Pony anymore. But it's still good to remember your root. I'll put a little diagram on the screen here to show you her evolution through the ages per se, all the way from 2013 to now. You can definitely see that she's changed a lot, and her outfit has changed as well as I got better with drawing and color palettes to the way she is today. Of course, I'm nowhere near as good as art that I want to be. However, with every single drawing, I'm trying to get better. So hopefully she will look even better 5 years from now, seeing if I still use her. If you guys watched my newest speed paint before this, Among Us Characters Part 1, you would have heard me say that I don't shade as much that I wanted to in that video. It's mostly to constrain the recording time, and I do regret not putting in as much effort that I should have. So that's why that this one is only a speed coloring instead of a straight speed paint, because I also want to observe what my full coloring potential is going to look like. And at the end of me recording all of this, the footage total was about an hour and 53 minutes. So with the just coloring and a background, we hit almost the 2-hour mark. After this video comes out, I plan on doing purple for the Among Us challenge. No spoilers, but just be expecting that in a couple days after this goes up. In my other video, I also mentioned that I was very active on Twitter. Now, there's ups and downs whenever it comes to using Twitter periodically. Obviously, it's a very well-known fact on the internet that Twitter users are quick to anger. No matter what the circumstance or what we're talking about, there's always two people fighting about some meaningless subject. Some subjects are meaningful, but a lot of the times it's a lot of people just repeating things that they heard from other people and aren't necessarily completely 100% true. and there's someone new being canceled every other day. And at this point, it doesn't even matter who they are. They could be anyone from the beauty community all the way to the Minecraft YouTuber fandom. It really doesn't matter at this point. If there's controversy going around and clout to be found, then that won't stop the cancelers from coming around. That was not scripted. This video is not scripted, I swear. But yeah, anyways, at the end of the day, if you say something wrong on Twitter, you're gonna get canceled. And not that there's something wrong with standing up for what you believe in or making the world a better place by considering the viewpoints of other people or how people are going to process things, depending on who they are and how sensitive they are to certain types of media. However, it's gotten to the point where you can't even express your own opinion, even if it's slightly controversial, without being rebuked or canceled by the wrong group of people. Now, some things that go on Twitter are completely valid, but a good 80% of them are just spewing mindless hate from different groups of people who don't get along. I think this is why it's so hard to make it as a successful content creator nowadays without being put down for your own opinion that a group of people might disagree with. Now, this isn't including content creators that were canceled for a quote-unquote valid reason, like Shane Dawson or Jeffree Star, whose past actions have been exposed, but also their recent actions have been exposed, showing that they haven't changed as a person, thus completely validating the reason why they are no longer successful or relevant as of today's standards. However, whenever it comes to content creators like James Charles or Jenna Marbles, the basis on which they were canceled in the first place was completely just spread by speculation. And that is honestly a very toxic mindset that is affecting everyone on Twitter, and it spreads to different platforms as well. A lot of the times nowadays, the quote-unquote drama videos that you see on YouTube are just little bits and pieces taken from your everyday Twitter timeline made into a video. It's a competition on who can report and stay relevant on the biggest news and drama on Twitter. However, it's really not that hard because there's an endless supply of just drama and new cancellations to report on. And honestly, watching drama channels like While I Draw, it has become one of my favorite pastimes, and there's really nothing wrong with it. However, I think it would be optimal that news that I'm listening to actually be true and supported with background facts. I'll link a couple content creators down below that actually do their research and upload high quality content that's entertaining. So I know that I got off on a tangent about Twitter, but if you guys would like to see more of these videos of me just talking about different subjects going on around the internet or different aspects of my drawing, don't hesitate to drop a subscription or a like. Thank you guys so much for watching, and enjoy the last couple seconds of the video. Please don't forget to check out the other two speed paints. They will be linked at the end credits. You can also find the link to all of my social medias down below, including my Discord. Please don't hesitate to join. We have a lot of fun there. I'm planning a couple Among Us nights and stuff like that. Thank you guys so much for watching, and bye!